For the people from the first show, do you know 5 hours have passed? It's been a long night. I'm really bad at communication. Not when I'm holding a microphone. I'm a fucking king and a genius. But otherwise, I'm really bad at communication. Like, for instance, a week ago, I told my friends that I think my grandma watches me masturbate.
Oh my god.
Which I realize now is a really horrible way of saying I believe in ghosts. You know what I mean? Like, I should have started off with that. But I was just, in the interest of time, I thought maybe I could engage the audience more quickly. It worked on you guys. Did not work on them. So, there's that. Thank you. Perhaps she also had a close relationship with her grandmother. Like, my line of thinking is, like, we were so close, and, like, I feel like no matter where I go or what I do, I feel like she's with me. But it'd be just cool if she took, like, an off shift. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she's a voyeur. I don't know what the fuck she's into. But I gotta tell you, like, sometime between 9 and 11 is probably a good time to go visit the bingo parlor, just hug her. Maybe move a few balls, because Margie does not fucking deserve to win, am I right? No, she doesn't. She's a bitch. She always double parks. Another perfect example. Look, right now, big girls is their time to shine. You had pre-cocaine Adele, that's good. You got Lizzo, you got a bunch of like nice girls popping up on the scene. Big girls. Are there any big girls here tonight? Okay, all right. So my friend Dan chimes out to all of us like, you know what, guys? I'm just gonna say it. I'm not ashamed. I like to fuck big girls. Everyone cheers for him just like all of you did. Right? More love, baby! But also you need a bigger bed. Anyway, so then my friend Alex thinks this is a good opportunity for him to chime in, and he says, actually guys, I like to fuck little girls, okay? He is 5'5". We know what he's fucking trying to say, but he could have said small, short, petite, but he's like, no. Let's fuck up our friendship right now, little. Because I'm short, and we're like, our conversations with you will be from now on. Now, I knew from the beginning that communication is important, especially in New Orleans, because if you say New Orleans, people know to fucking rob you. Anyway, what hotel are you staying at? Oh, you live here and you still fucking talk like that? Give me those shoes, bitch! I'll tell you where you got them, on my feet! On my feet! Thank you, I am funny. I appreciate it. My grandma thinks I am anyway. All right. Oh, man. So I know it's important because it's a true story. Comedians will come up here and tell you, oh, this really fucking happened, okay? So I moved to Treme. When I first moved here 8 years ago, I moved to Treme because HBO told me to, and I listened to my television. You go to every fucking show I perform at, so help me God. So I'm in Treme. I see one of my neighbors at a coffee shop, and they say to me, look, I don't know if you noticed, but now's not a good time to go back to the apartment. The police have that whole area blocked off because they're shooting. They meant to say filming. But as we all learned from Alex, word choice is really fucking important. Honestly, guys, I left all my shit and never went back home. And it was the last episode of Treme. I had a chance! Oh, my goodness. And now I understand this whole thing, like, also coming out to New Orleans, people love to end every third sentence with, you heard. So I'm gonna go out there with my auntie, you heard? You heard? I heard you! You see gray hair? But I understand. Like, when you go to like 5-second lines in 2 weeks, you lose your hearing, is what I'm saying. It's just a thing. Just a thing that happens. But you gotta be careful what you say. Like, even with political correctness, fuck regular communication, political correctness, you can't even call them the mailman anymore. You have to call them the person. You guys, if you could laugh harder, my grandma loves that joke. Mailman? You guys fucking get it? You can't say mailman, you have to say person. Doesn't matter if they're holding a package or an envelope. It's not yours! Don't fucking touch it and don't look! If it's yours, they'll give it to you. You know what I'm saying? They'll give it to you. It's a great joke, thank you, I really appreciate it. Then you got all these crazy ass motherfuckers that are probably schizophrenics, but you see that tiny blue light blinking and you're like, I'm sure they're on the phone with their boss. Fucking assholes are telling me about it. Hey, what's up, man? What's up? Hey, fucking just gonna assume you're on the phone. Then you have the opposite. Someone who's actually on their fucking phone, but it only works on speaker. Yeah, I don't know, man. This shit's been itching for so fucking long. I asked my girl, but at first I didn't want her to even look at it. But then I asked her if she could take a look, and now she's all like, who you been fucking? I haven't been fucking anybody. Anyway, could you just go ahead and ring this off for me real quick? Like, dude, this isn't Walgreens, it's fucking JCPenney. What are you? I'll tell you right now, you're in the wrong store. For sure. Y'all heard? Yeah, y'all are with me. Community engagement. Let's go. Oh man. And now with texting, right? People don't have to fuck with you with their voice. They fuck with you via text. And I know some of you guys are in the audience tonight. You passive aggressive fucking texters, right? You're like, I wouldn't go out looking like that unless I was charging people for sex. LOL. LOL. You think you could say all that shit about somebody and then put 3 little fucking letters at the end and the slate is clean? No, fuck you, Brittany! Fuck you! So, you know what? I'm gonna give you guys some advice tonight. Please try it. You wanna use 3 letters to fuck with me? I got 3 letters to fuck with you. Here we go. I'm sure you're with him for his good looks, ATM. He's fucking ugly, but he's rich, bitch. Alright. Right? Or like, don't go make any rash decisions tonight, STD. It's 3 letters, why are you mad at me? I heard your racist uncle sick, R.I.P. That one's just for me. Alright, you guys try it, it's good. But I mean, look, everybody's so like divided, all this politics and shit. Like, I told my friend, okay, so my friend's a doomsday prepper. Do you guys know any of these people? Okay, the world's gonna fucking end and they have a bunker or something like that. Anyway, she's a doomsday prepper. You can't have them here because a bunker just means you're fucking drowning, okay? There's no basement. But in other places, people have those things. It's beautiful, it's amazing. They even have places where they rain and you don't lose your car in 20 minutes. I've heard. I've seen it on the news, but I don't know. So she's a doomsday prepper. And what I mean by that is she has a Costco membership and 3 months worth of like batteries or whatever, food, supplies. Here's her thing, right? So her neighbor is like a hardcore gun enthusiast and she doesn't like him. But I tell her, I'm like, Crystal, that's her fucking name. Crystal, you should get along with your neighbor, you should talk to your neighbor. Because if you really do think that shit's gonna go down, if God forbid something happens, he has a gun and all of your shit. All of your shit. Get friendly. Hey, Jack, how's it going? Did you buy a new one? That one's shiny. I love it. You're great. You heard? All right. Because I'm bad at communication, like sometimes what I say isn't what they hear, and sometimes what they say isn't what I hear. Like a girl was talking to me on a date. She's like, my dad raised me to be treated like a Disney princess. And I was like, I don't like you enough to kill both of your parents. Like, your mom did say some fucked up shit on Thanksgiving, but like, I've seen enough Disney movies to know life doesn't truly begin until both your parents are dead, you know what I mean? That's the sacrifice you make for the crown. Another girl I was dating accused me of smothering her. And I get it, in relationships you can get uncomfortable, you feel like you can't breathe. But in my defense, it was like a really small pillow. It was a really small pillow. Also, why the fuck does she have 12 of them? I'm gonna use one of them. You listen to murder podcasts, let me just try some shit. Also, maybe let me know you're asthmatic ahead of time, okay? My goodness. I'm gonna finish off with 2 jokes real quick. There's a light over there, the light of God, and there's Grandma right there. All right. Ladies, public service announcement. Ladies, I need to hear you. Where are you? Great. During sex, could you please stop doing the whole thing of deeper, deeper, deeper? It's a dick. Not like the Star Wars franchise, you know what I'm saying? Like, just rolling out new fucking episodes. You thought you saw all the dick? There's a tattoo halfway down my dick that says to be continued. Most women never even, you want more dick? Oh my God, let me get my leftover dick. No one ever asked for this dick, that's crazy. Let me just put that dick on this dick and then put this dick on you. You heard? I would never have sex with a girl and be like, shallower, shallower. I want to hit a wall. Does it ever end? How many kids have you had? I wouldn't do that. Because that's rude. You guys have been great. Thank you so much.
Give it up for Christopher Anthony one time. Make some noise for him.